What is SM2? Activision sent a cease and desist. What the fuck is SM2? Wow. Who knew pirating someone else's assets and publishing them in your game would get you this a cease and desist? People claiming they stole code seem to miss the part where they literally didn't. You don't see Gary's mod devs getting cease and desist. Or the World of Warships getting one for leaking classified documents. No, I didn't delete the one about lip kissing just anti. Huh? What is SM2? What is SM2? Standard Missile 2? SM2 game. Ah, so it's literally called SM2. It was a mod. Uh, so 24 perks, including both original and returning abilities. Modern Warfare 3 Strike Chain. 20 Strike integrated. I want to see gameplay now.
Hey, what is up, Wolfpack? It's me, Kyle here, and before this video begins, this video is sponsored
This is so fucking loud. Let's turn it down.
by Galaxy Lamps. So if you're looking for easy, cool lighting for your gaming setup,
That is pretty
or you just
fucking
want to
actually. That is actually pretty fucking cool.
have mood lighting, or simply like to fall asleep looking at space, be sure to check out Galaxy Lamps linked in the description down below, where my link will give you a 15% discount. But with that said, let's just get right into this video. In 2021, I first learned about a mod in development that was so large in scope that it could be considered its own game essentially, though you would need to own the game that it was being made for in order to play this modded version. This mod was called SM2, or SM squared, however you want to say it, and it stands for Surrealism 2, I believe. And this project was set to bring together maps from all the classic Call of Duty games, weapons, streaks, and more to become the greatest Call of Duty multiplayer experience possible. They were even doing things like bringing back the classic Black Ops 1 COD points system, where you would have to earn in-game currency in order to unlock your new perks, weapons, and items. You'd even be able to wager these points as well in some gambling party modes. So from party modes to different strike package killstreak options, this was truly looking to be the most customizable and simply the best multiplayer experience that every long-term Call of Duty fan had been wanting. It was a giant amalgamation similar in a way to COD Mobile, but with better mechanics, gameplay, and graphics, of course, and exclusively for PC. So for the next 2 years, the SM2 team would update us constantly with how things were progressing and what they've been up to. It was always exciting to see their latest updates and showcases of gameplay as they worked on the mod. It was truly a passion project created by the community for the community, and it was gaining a lot of traction, anticipation, and popularity, of course. In late April of 2023, the SM2 team announced that they would be moving the mod from the original Modern Warfare 2 2009 to the more recent Modern Warfare Remastered from 2017. This change was simply due to technical limitations brought on by the older game, so they wanted to continue working on the mod within this newer game engine. Some of the older stuff would be carried over, of course, but a lot would actually need to be.
Alright, so I don't see the problem with it. I mean, there's a lot of mods that allow this, unless they were trying to off-branch it as a regular game, but you still had to buy Call of Duty in order to play it, so that makes no sense. Why they would send a cease and desist. Fail to validate and will be reacquired? What the fuck? Nah, it might work. Maybe. Let's finish watching that video though. Damn. Damn, my shares got reinstalled and everything. If it gets my game to work again, I don't fucking care. Oh. Oh. Are you serious right now? Dude, it would definitely be the update that just released today. If something does go wrong. Alright, let's go finish watching that video though. Now I'm interested.
Be redone. This change overall did seem promising, however, with room to do even more with the mod and have better, newer graphics. But not even 4 weeks after this change, it was announced that the project creators were sent a cease and desist letter from Activision themselves. This meant that they would be legally required to stop all work on the project and shut it down, or else they'd face a lawsuit from Activision. And this was devastating, as all that work would
How many
now
times
be
did he run this course?
gone to waste. 3 years of work, experience, effort, and anticipation ruined by Activision, long after the project had already gained popularity years before. So while this game may be lost to us forever, I figured I'd share some unreleased footage of the mod to simply show what it could have been, and remind you what they took from us, what Activision took from us. But even with SM2 gone, who's to say that a new project won't form from the ashes on another day from a new inspired team that will simply just develop in the shadows as to release before ever getting the chance to be cease and desisted. But with that said, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of this footage, which I managed to gather from the SM2 Archives Discord. So first up, we have gameplay on Afghan of them using the trophy system and testing out the AH6 Overwatch killstreak.
That's fucking huge.
Call in the killstreak, and it's going to fly into the map here, and I'm just going to be live kind of showing this footage off. He's, of course, the person showing it off, Blue Ghost here, is of course going to be no clipping around to show it off a little bit better. And this is one of the kill streaks that was going to be added in the mod, and they're showcasing that. And look at that. The UI, the HUD, it just looks so clean and so good, right? And having these kill streaks is really cool. But I'm going to just kind of skip through. Oh, he gets to show off the Guardian as well. So the Black Ops 2 kill streak making its way into this mod as well. And of course, there's point streaks in this game, meaning objectives and kills give you a point towards your streak. So that is cool. And up next, we get to take a look at what appears to be either reticles or camos. As you can see in the top, I think it's tabbed over to reticles, but some of the stuff say camo. But it looks like you needed to reach rank requirements to do certain challenges. So one of them was simply eliminations, and another was headshots. But overall, pretty simple and basic UI. Certainly better than Modern Warfare 2022 and their terrible UI. Next up, we have a look at some domination gameplay. And here he is just capturing a flag with no weapon in hand. We get a better look at the mini-map, which looks really good for Dom. In the top, we can see the score, which looks fantastic. You can actually hold your fists out, sort of like the newer Call of Duty games. Weapons can drop on the ground. You can pick them up, of course. And we have a variety of weapons from a bunch of different Call of Duty games.
Oh, that's pretty fucking dope.
And here he just shoots some a little bit, so we can skip through. It's very nice, very clean. Classic weapons, and just a quick little look at domination overall right here. And next up, we have a really cool look here at Drop Zone. So we can see that they're running in on Scrapyard actually. And I don't know if it's just me, but would you guys say that this looks actually a little bit better than the original Modern Warfare 2 graphically, like the maps? They did a little bit of stuff to touch them up a little bit and make them look a little bit better. And of course, the weapons, mechanics, and animations are just better as well.
I mean, the color does
sort of have weight to them.
Yeah, the color definitely looks a little bit better
as you walk around. So there's just a showcase of Drop Zone and some of the stuff that you can actually get from it, placing claymores around. And I have to admit, when he places the claymore here, the logo looks very clean of 141. It's very vibrant and bright, and still classic yet. And we can fast forward a little bit more. There's another kill streak earned. You can change it, of course, if you have.
Are you seriously canceled this?
We've got a quick look at that. Quick look at some streaks there. And here we have a look at the factions also. So we can see there's the militia team, the SAS, Shadow Company, Spetsnaz, Inner Circle, which I believe is Makarov's faction, FSB, Delta Force, and TF-141. And it seems that there was a red and blue variation depending on if they were your enemy or if you were actually on their team. So that is pretty cool, I have to admit, and they all look pretty clean. Next up, we have a look at some other things here.
Well, I wouldn't say clean.
If they were your enemy.
I mean, this one's clean. Okay. This one's clean. Alright. I would say this one's clean. Nah, let's just get to the point. I would say all of them are clean, but this one. You can't really see what that says, but you can see what this one says. You see what I'm saying? And the banner on this one is much more clear than the banner on this one. So, yeah. I wouldn't say
team. So that is pretty
this
cool,
one,
I have to admit, and they all look pretty clean.
Like,
next up, we have a look at some other things here.
The bit of them look pretty clean. There's like one of them that's fucked up.
Got the Honey Badger from Ghost, which is looking good, showcasing some fall damage, a stim shot.
This game looked.
I believe you could see. Some showcasing
if it was a mod
that they were still working
for the game, that's like them canceling the zombie mods for Black Ops 3 or Black Ops, which I forget which one it is. I think it's Black Ops 3 that you can play the zombie maps on. But it'd be like them canceling those. That makes no sense. I mean, they use the same assets. They use the same perks, all that shit. Like, concept and everything. It's not a whole different game. It's not like they were trying to make a different game. They were literally, it was a mod before Call of Duty. So you had to, and he even said at the beginning, you had to own Call of Duty in order to play this. So you had to spend money on Call of Duty, Activision's game, to play this game. So that makes no sense, like why they would cease and desist, because they would have made money. These guys wouldn't have, I mean, they might have made money through donations and stuff like that, but they wouldn't personally make money. Like, this would have probably drove for people to play this game. This probably would have literally drove the sales of whichever Call of Duty you had to have to play this, whether it was Modern Warfare Remastered or the new Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 or even Modern Warfare 3. It probably would have drove the sales up just to have access to this. So this is just crazy. This is just insane that they would cancel this.
Not perfect necessarily. Looks like you're playing as Delta Force. Got the Bouncing Betties from, I think, MW3 or Black Ops 2. Oh, did you see that? A quick look at the creative class.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Everything's not perfect necessarily. Looks like you're playing as Delta Force. Got the Bouncing Betties from, I think...
Change loadout? Ah, okay, so custom loadout. Cute. Okay. So, looks more like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, I think it was. Looks more like their setup, but that's pretty extra. That I like that. Clean.
MW3 or Black Ops 2. Oh, did you see that? A quick look at the creative class UI when you're choosing your class in game, using a bunch of different weapons, explosive bolt crossbows. Oh, look at that. Look how just clean that UI looked like for the selecting your class. We have a look at the thermal scoped links from Ghosts, and I think the thermal scope's like Advanced Warfare-esque, right? Shock charges were set to make a return, and the Bouncing Betty, of course, as well. And this was just a quick little look here, and the end game and final kill cams and stuff like that. Game-winning kill cam. Next up, we have a first look at Infected. So they were working on adding an Infected game mode. It looks like Blue Ghost here spawned as the first Infected, or the countdown's actually still going. And then they become the first Infected. You can see that your hand actually changed to a zombie. You still get a gun as the first Infected, though, until you infect someone. And then you can run around and just start infecting people, and you look like a zombie, and that's so cool. I think it's for Infected specifically.
I like that.
The map's all dark and stormy and foggy. That's a really cool effect, and these are what the Infected look like. It looks like the Black Ops 2 zombie transit model of the hospital character. So the Infected, of course, have throwing knives, and you can see in the bottom right they have a trophy system as well, which we might actually get to see right here. Yes, it is. I don't know what game that's from, but it's very unique in its design. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what that trophy system is from.
I don't know.
It's very futuristic.
I don't know where that one come from. Maybe that was from Advanced Warfare? I don't know. Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. Maybe one of those two. Because I'm assuming these are all Call of Duty assets that they used. Could have been from another game. But I can't think of another game that has trophy systems in it. I mean, Rainbow Six did, but excuse me. That's why the stream's gonna be short tonight, because I'm actually tired tonight. But that could be like where it came from or whatever. But I don't know. My guess would be Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare, but I didn't play those too much to know for sure.
Looking. Maybe it's like Advanced Warfare or something. But that was our quick look at Infected, of course. Here's a screenshot of more Infected on another map. I believe this map's called Bakar, Bakara, something like that. It's an MW3 map, and it's looking good here in Infected. I think this might be an earlier version, but it's looking good in the screenshot as well, so that is pretty cool. And the UI is just super clean. And here we have a look at some of the menus, or at least early concept of it, and we can see they're going to a private match and showcasing the loading screen. So it's kind of animated, going around.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of like the newer Call of Duty games. It's super animated, and there's going to be a spin around and stuff like that. And the loading screens were going to be pretty sick. As for their menus themselves, I think I've shown off more of their menu and how you can customize it to have different colors, whatever colors you wanted basically, but here's a look at one of their concepts of the menu currently in the game. So it looks pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty clean, and I love it. I mean, especially
you changed color and stuff, that seems pretty cool. I mean, if you wanted these more vibrant, that'd be pretty awesome. Or you wanted this dark theme or light theme, you know, that'd be, I don't know, that I think that would be pretty fucking sweet. And customize some UI how you want it, just like Warframe allows you to do. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Warframe's got some themes that you can go with, some different themes and stuff. Oh man, I'm fucking tired. The stream's gonna be short tonight. We're probably gonna play maybe 1, 2 matches of solo squads once we get over there. Um, I'm just gonna fucking probably fall fuck asleep. I'm probably gonna lose because I suck at that game. And then we will probably go to some hardcore for a little while and then get off. We'll probably play a couple matches of hardcore, maybe like an hour, and then hop off. Short stream tonight, you guys. Sorry.
Mono for 2022.
Just got interested in this. I was wondering what this was.
And you can see, of course, their COD points or credit system in the bottom right, where you can earn credits to actually unlock stuff for your loadout and point streaks and stuff. And you could see here that there was going to be a theater mode and the Gauntlet, which was just kind of a shooting range course similar to the Pit, basically. Next up, we have a look at some of the perks. I don't know if this is all of the perks, but this is certainly some of them. It could very well be all of them, but they were going to do...
Alright, so we got Specialist, Fast Hands, Gunslinger, Overkill, Quick Fix, Restock, Scavenger, Shifty, Wanderlust. Wonder what that would have been. Agility, Avarice? Wonder what that would have been. Like the description for Avarice, what that would have been. Demolitionist, Firestarter, Focus, Ghost, High Caliber Ordnance, Awareness, Black Box. Black Box. Looks like it would have been like UV something. Something to do with the UVs. That'd be my guess. Dead Silence, Espionage. Know where your enemy is. I mean, that would be my guess what that is. With the radar and everything on there. You think that would have something to do with Flat Jacket. Low Profile. Kind of like the Stalker Tactical Mask.
Blue perk, red perk, and green perks. So looking at these perks,
you have gold
I could
perk
break them
too,
all
buddy.
down, but they're, stuff we've seen from other games mostly, just renamed, redesigned, looking very cool. Some of them appear to be pretty new, like Avarice, whatever that is, the money sign one, Firestarter. Stuff like this could be unique and cool, and I have to admit the icons themselves are pretty clean. Next up, we actually have a look at some of the...
Ooh. So we got UAV, counter UAV. I'm kind of liking these. Ballistic vest, care package, airdrop trap. Ooh, airdrop trap. That would be a nice one. Guardian, recon drone, air patrol, advanced UAV, stealth bomber, escort airdrop, EMP. Okay.
Point streaks. So I believe this is the support package because in the bottom you can actually see it says switch to assault. So they were going to have different strike packages, including assault, which had your normal lethal kill streaks.
That would
support,
be fucking
which you could earn
sweet.
Even if you died,
I didn't even notice
continue
that
on your streak, but it's usually just support things.
So like if you played an assault class, sniper class, support class, medic, you had different perks for each fucking... Oh, dude, that would be fucking sweet. That's kind of like what Battlefield did a little bit. Like each class had their own unique perks that they could do and use. So that would be fucking sweet. They stole... They I wouldn't say they stole it, but they took that idea from Battlefield. I guarantee it. And that's pretty fucking dope, actually, to be honest.
And of course the specialist package, which would allow you to earn perks the longer kill streak you go on. But it all looks pretty good here for the support streaks. It looks like they sort of emulated MW3's support streaks as well, with the EMP and Stealth Bomber. And don't worry, we still have more gameplay to get through.
Ooh. Ranking. So SM2. Oh, so hold on. Is it showing off the different Call of Duties? What their emblems were for Prestige? And what theirs is for Prestige?
But we also have the Prestige icons here, and it seemed that as you prestiged, you could choose an icon of that prestige from many different Call of Duty games.
Oh,
as
okay.
you can see here, they have a list of a bunch of Call of Duty games.
So as you prestige, you could choose which one you unlocked. Okay, that's pretty cool. But how you end up unlocking all these and then end up unlocking all these, but not how that worked. Maybe your credits bottom. Maybe that could have been what it was. Your credits bottom. Dude, I'll tell you what. Looking at these, my favorite, which I didn't play too much of, but my favorite would probably be the Black Ops 4 prestige tokens. Those look pretty fucking sweet. I never actually played too much of the Black Ops 4. I played the multiplayer, or not the multiplayer, but the zombies mode, but I didn't play too much of the multiplayer. And those actually look pretty fucking dope. There are a couple in Black Ops 2 that I like. And then I like a couple in the Black Ops 3 as well. Seems like I'm focused. I like the Black Ops, ones. Pretty cool. The only one I see missing is don't look, it's there. World War. World at War and World at War 2. Well, World at War. That was the start of zombies. The rise and the fame of zombies right there.
From COD 4 all the way up to Black Ops 4, and you could simply choose the prestige icon from that prestige. Once you've reached that prestige, it looks like, and I assume you'd actually have to use the credits to unlock.
Oh no, wait. Is that World at War? I don't think it is. But is that World at War? I don't think it is. Huh.
Whatever one you wanted to. I would assume, but maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Next up, we have some footage of the sentry gun that was going to be in the SM2 mod. So he places it down here, and he's just kind of showing off the model a little bit. It looks really chunky on the turret parts. And of course, it does its job well. And we can see in the bottom left, there's the kill feed there, which is looking very clean, very HD, I have to admit. Simple, but HD on all of the HUD, honestly. And he did slow
That thing is
to kind
fucking
of showcase its animations and all of its stuff here. Next up, we have a look at the victory screen, so it showcased the factions, the points, of course, and how many credits you earned in the bottom middle, which is very simple, basic, and I like it. Now, unfortunately, lastly, what I have to show you guys is a little bit of showcase of weapon, and that is the Vector here on Strike from COD 4, but here in MW2 2009 with the SM2 mod. And it seems to be looking pretty good, and of course, man, I love that creator class. I love how it looks. It looks so good, especially all the weapons within it, but he keeps switching between different stuff, showcasing different attachments, it seems, showcasing recoils and stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of skip through it a little bit. He kind of messes with aiming and shooting. Oh, let's see that kill again. Look at that. The medals that pop up too,
dude,
it's looking pretty good.
This would have been worth allowing
that's the end of the clip a little bit, just showcasing recoil. But yeah, guys, this was the last of the gameplay we're going to get to see of SM2. The rest of it I've shown in all my other videos I've done in SM2, as well as on SM2's official YouTube channel, where they've kind of archived the videos and left them up there for anyone who still wants to check out their gameplay and what their plans were. After seeing a lot of this footage myself, it's what really made me upset at Activision, because this looked really fantastic. We sure know Activision won't do anything like this or make something as good as this anytime in the future, because they certainly haven't done it in nearly a decade. We can only look forward to new projects in the future. But let me know your guys' thoughts on all this in the comments down below. What did you think of all this, and what did you think of the footage I was able to show you guys? I'm sad to see this game go, and I'm really sad that I did not get to play it at all. So I just simply leave you guys.
SM2 would have been definitely sweet to fucking play. Alright, turn this audio back up. Yeah, that definitely would have. They shouldn't have canceled that. That's pretty dumb.